Hey guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring the three parts of a successful product launch. So we'll cover the importance of pre-sales and pre-launch marketing, building excitement for your new product before it even launches, and what the timeline for all of this can look like. Whether you're launching a new product or an entire new business, these strategies will set you up for success. Let's get started. First, let's talk about pre-launch marketing and pre-sales. Launching a product is kind of like planning an event. You don't wait until the last minute to send out invitations. The same goes for your product launch. Pre-launch marketing is all about building anticipation and getting your audience excited before your product hits the market. Running marketing campaigns before your product is even launched allows you to build awareness, generate leads, test your product, and create urgency. You want people to know that something exciting is coming, and pre-launch marketing creates a buzz and gets people talking about your soon-to-be released product. If you then route those campaigns to a landing page or a sign-up form, you can collect emails and contact information to help you build a list of potential customers who are already interested in your product. So that way, you'll have an idea of people that are ready to buy. Pre-sales or pre-orders can also help you gauge interest and validate your product idea. So if people are willing to pay for it before it's even available, you know you're onto something. And you can even make money before your product is properly available. Also, having early bird incentives like discounts, free shipping, or a special gift included with the order can create a sense of urgency that encourages people to buy immediately and quickly. To give you guys an example of how this can work for you, one of my clients does monthly product drops. So they release only 1 to 2 products at a time. Before each drop, he would build awareness and then release the products all while working on the next drop, essentially on a negative budget because he didn't yet have money coming in from the previous product. So not only will the advice in this video help you with the timing of your product releases, but it will also help you with cash flow. I gave my client a timeline similar to the one that I'll give you soon, and now he does pre-sales and strategized pre-launch marketing, allowing him to generate revenue from the soon-to-be released product to put into the production of future products immediately. Some of the ways you can use pre-launch marketing to build hype for your product is through teaser campaigns. So you can start with teasers on your social media, website, and email list, and you can give hints about what's coming up without revealing too much. Another way is through content marketing. So you can create blog posts or videos that relates to the problem that your product solves, and this positions you as an authority in your niche before you come out with the full product. You can also create landing pages. I mentioned this earlier as a great tool for getting leads. I want you to create dedicated landing pages with a clear call to action, such as signing up for updates or pre-ordering the product. The idea is that when they land on the page, they already know what to do. You can also do email marketing. So once you have the leads, and when I say leads, I mean people you can actually contact right now, you can use your email list to keep your audience informed and engaged. So you can share behind the scenes content, updates, exclusive offers, and even ways to use your product once it is released. There are some things I want you to keep in mind when you're pre-launching your product. And the first is to choose the right platforms. I want you to focus on the platforms where your target audience spends the most time. So I want you to think about where you are already spending your time as a brand, as a business. If you go to my last videos, and I can also link them down below for you, you will see that we've talked about what platforms would be best for your business depending on where your audience is. So this could look like Instagram, Facebook, X, LinkedIn, or TikTok, but wherever that is, this is probably where you're going to have your products launch because you've already vetted that this is the best place for you to be. So choose the right platforms. Second, I want you to create a content calendar. I heard a great quote a few months ago, and it said the worst time to think about what you're going to say is right as you're about to say it. And this applies to marketing too. So I want you to plan your content in advance. Your calendar should include teasers, behind the scenes, countdowns, product reveals, user generated content if it makes sense, and customer reviews. You can also mix up all of this content by doing videos, sometimes images, sometimes Instagram stories, or even live streams to maximize your reach. And in the next section, I will give you a product launch timeline to follow so you'll know exactly when to do all of these things. The third tip that I have for you guys is interaction is key. You should be responding to comments, messages, and mentions. Creating polls, QA sessions, live streams will allow for a two-way conversation with your audience and your potential customer base. So the idea is to use all of the functions of the platform that you can. And I'll give you guys an inside scoop here. So not only will doing all of this help get your audience excited to engage with your brand, but algorithms, no matter what platform that you're on, algorithms like and will promote accounts that are using all of the latest features of the website or the app. So there's a little tip for you guys, a little free number 4. Okay, now let's talk about creating an effective product launch timeline. Of course, pick up where you can or make an abbreviated timeline if needed, but this is similar to the timelines that I use for my clients over the course of 3 months for an initial product or business launch. So yes, if you don't have any products yet, you can use this same strategy to launch your business. I'll also write all of this down in the description box below so you don't have to hear it and write it down with notes. Okay, 4 months before launch, you're in the prepping phase. You're creating the foundation for your business or series of products. So I want you to prioritize conducting market research, defining your unique selling proposition, developing your pre-launch marketing strategy that we mentioned earlier, building a landing page or a website if you haven't done that already. If it makes sense for your business, you may not even need a full website. You can start off with a landing page and just direct people there until you have your full website ready. That is actually a really good idea. And I want you to begin content creation and planning that social media calendar. So start lining up the influencers, start taking your product pictures, start creating the words that you need to have on social media. That should all be within month 4. 3 months before launch, I want you to focus on launching your teaser campaign on social media, engaging with influencers and starting those partnerships. I also want you to start email marketing to your pre-launch list. So all of those leads that you got initially, you should start sending them emails gradually. I also want you to finalize your product details and make sure that production is on track. This is something that really should be number 1. You don't want to delay your production, so make sure that you know exactly what's going on. 2 months before launch, I want you to ramp up your social media activity. So whatever platform that you're on, I want you to get to that ideal posting schedule as much as possible. I also want you to start hosting live streams or doing QA sessions. Just start that two-way engagement with your community to build excitement and let them know that something is coming. At this point, you can also start to offer those pre-sales or exclusive access to your email subscribers. And I would actually say keep this within the people that initially signed up to be notified, because it creates a little bit of urgency because you want as many leads as possible. 2 weeks before launch, you should be at that ideal posting schedule. So whether that was 3 posts a week and 4 stories or vice versa, you should be there and you should be consistent. Also, you should be having behind the scenes and product teasers. So at this point, it's totally okay if your audience knows what you're coming out with. They should know what you're coming out with, and they should be super, super excited. Make sure you're sending out reminder emails to your email list about the upcoming launch. We want this to be top of mind for everyone. So at this point, if you only had a landing page as a website, your website should be ready to take orders now. And for launch day, I want you to announce the launch on all of your platforms with lots of high energy. I want you to engage with your audience throughout the day. It's basically your birthday, so you need to be messaging everyone, emailing everyone, responding to all the comments, responding to all the mentions. It should be super exciting. Let's also talk about post-launch because this is just as important as all of the pre-launch work that we've spent the last couple of minutes talking about. You should be getting customer feedback and testimonials. So your website should be set up to accept orders and it should be set up to accept feedback. So you need to have a place for people to write reviews, whether that is directly on your website or if they should send it to a form or if they should send it through email. There should be a way for you to get feedback so that you know what worked, what didn't, is what you promised in the pre-launch marketing actually what the product said it was going to do. You want to make sure you get that feedback so that you know how to handle future product launches. This part is just as important as the rest of the launch itself. Again, I will have all of this in the description box so that you can add it to your notes and you don't have to remember it. By focusing on pre-launch marketing and following a well-planned product launch timeline, you can set your business and your product launch up for success. If you need help implementing the advice in this video, you can reach out to me using the link in the description box below. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you next time.